going on? It's Sharice Jackson, and you're in tune to Real Cooking with Reese. And today, I'm going to show you how to make my sensational shrimp taco dip. This is actually a favorite of anyone who's actually tasted. It will be the hit of the party, so you need to add it to your party or whatever else you're doing, okay? It's really simple. It doesn't take very long to do. First, we're going to start off with half a pack. This is a 1 pound of turkey. We're just going to use half of that. We're going to put it, my pan is already hot, so we're going to just let that fall into the pan. Okay. Get my little spoon here, just kind of, mush it up so that it gets all around. All around. I'm using ground turkey. I don't really eat beef that much, so I'm using some ground turkey for this. Okay, we're going to let that on medium. You can do it medium or medium high. Let that brown. We don't want it to fully cook because we're going to add our shrimp, and our shrimp is going to need to cook as well. Okay. We're going to add a little of this chicken taco mix. You don't need very much of this at all, so I'm just going to sprinkle it in the pan. You need, I would say, maybe about a teaspoon to a half a tablespoon at the most of this. Okay? Everything else that you're going to be using is going to help it season your meat, so you don't want to overdo it with one thing. I'm going to jazz it up with the cream cheese that we're going to be adding to it as well. When I'm doing it, I make it kind of mild. If you'd like to add a half a jalapeno or a whole jalapeno to this dish, you can. This is actually one of those dishes, if you want to do the whole pack of ground turkey, or if you want to use beef, you can. I prefer turkey because it's a lot lighter. Now you can see that the turkey, it's brown in some places and it still needs to cook. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, just let it cook for a little longer, and then I'm going to add my shrimp to this. What I'm going to do, we're going to be using salsa for this dish. So I'm going to use just a tad bit of my salsa to pre-season it so it can get in the meat really good. So just a little bit of salsa right now. And you can use any salsa that you like. I actually really love the pineapple and mango salsa. My mom is allergic to mangoes, so I want her to be able to eat some too. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want my mama to not be able to eat none of this good taco dip. So I've cut my shrimp. I've cut my shrimp into, and you can cut it in half, or you can cut it in threes, or you can keep them whole depending on what you want to do. This is just about 20 shrimp that I'm putting in here. And this is another thing where you can put as much shrimp as you want to put in here. I really like shrimp. So, I mean, I can eat shrimp like every day. Day. That's a lot of shrimp eating. You know what I'm saying? But I can't really eat it every day. Okay, as that's mixing together, I'm going to turn up my heat just a little bit, because with the juices and everything from the salsa, it can stand a little more heat. And once this cooks, once this part is done, you're basically done with it. As you can see how the shrimp is getting pink. And the pinker the shrimp gets, then you know that it's done. You want to make sure that your shrimp is done. You don't want to eat raw shrimp, okay? Not very healthy for you. You want to make sure that your meat is fully done. And the shrimp is getting pink. So what I'm going to do now, to this, I'm going to add a cup of sour cream to this mix. And actually, because the meat is basically done, I'm going to go ahead and cut that on low. Add my sour cream to it and mix that in there. And that's just a cup of sour cream to that mix. Okay. I'm going to add about half. Just going to pour it in and actually just measure it as I go. Yeah, that's about right. Like I said, if you want it more meaty, you can definitely add more turkey, more shrimp. You can add as much meat as you like. You can add as much salsa as you like. It's a very simple dish. You can customize it to work however you need it to work. Okay? And now that I've added that, I'm going to add a little black pepper to this as well. Okay. We're going to go ahead and add our delicious Philadelphia cream cheese. Oh, it is so delicious. It's so delicious. This is 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese I'm going to add to this mix. Just going to drop it in there. It's already soft. And mush it up in there. Then I'm going to add, I have 2 types of cheeses. Today I'm using a sharp cheddar cheese. And this is 8-ounce pack. I'm going to put about half of this pack in there. It's going to be really cheesy. You got the cream cheese, you have the sharp cheese, and you just sprinkle it in there, about half the pack. And you can actually use as much cheese as you want. I mean, I'm telling you, this thing right here is nice and simple and delicious, and you don't have to be exact with this. This is one of those dishes where you don't have to be very exact with it, and it's still going to taste really yummy, delicious. Bow. You understand what I'm saying? Really delicious. I'm also using a 4-cheese Mexican mix, and I'm using shredded cheese. If you decide that you want to shred it yourself, I'm going to put half of this pack in there as well. Sprinkle it around. Okay. Done. Mixing everything in there, and you can see how the cheeses blend together. You have the shrimp, you have your turkey, you have your salsa. If you want to kick it up some more, as I said, you can add your jalapeno peppers. You can also add tomatoes, fresh tomatoes if you like. This is, it's nice and simple. But if you look at it, you can see how creamy it looks. And you know why it looks so creamy? Because the cream cheese just creamed it up a little more. And when we come back, you are going to see me enjoying this delicious, sensational shrimp dip. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's why I dip. I got to do a little dance for the people because it's going to be so good. All righty. Okay, this is a sensational shrimp taco dip. As you can see, I garnished it with a little black beans, because black beans are good. You can also add that to it. And a little dollop of sour cream and some extra cheese on top. Now, as you can see my little arrangement here, I actually have taco shells. You can use tortilla chips. Lots of people love tortilla chips. The reason why I love taco shells is because they're not salty. Some of the tortilla chips can be a little salty, so I prefer to use my taco shells. So I'm going to just dig in and taste a little bit of this good deliciousness. Let's see. We're going to see how that is. We're going to check it out. Do you see all those cheeses? Cheeses. Oh, it's so delicious. That right there. That right there. You better call somebody, tell them to make you some sensational shrimp taco dip. I can't even say it right. It tastes so good. You see, I can't. My tongue tied. I'm so busy. I'm trying to eat, but you know what? I'm gonna see y'all next time, and go make you some of this sensational taco dip. Go ahead, run. Go get your stuff. Make it now.